So, does Joe Burrow hold accountability for the Cincinnati Bengals flopped year? I saw this on ESPN with Stephen A. Smith and Mad Dog Russo and Jeff Saturday. They was all up to debating. And I saw it and I thought, okay, let me touch this myself. Because Molly Corn said he has to play perfect for them to win. I think they were the other one was up there saying they had to play perfect for them to win. And what do I say? Well, he did turn the ball over. That team is some of the biggest hot dogs I've ever seen. They talk gang load of trash, but then they get their butt handed to them and they find a way they don't play no defense. I don't know if they think they gonna score 57. Somehow they don't get math right. We score 57, but we give up 58, but we gonna talk trash. They still talking trash to Kansas City. Since that time, they beat Kansas City and they lost that Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes went an additional, get my math right, two more times than his one. What has ever happened to Joe Burrow? If he don't fool around and get him something like a Bill Belichick or someone who can coach his kind of talent or an Andy Reid, he might be one of those wonder what coulda, woulda, coulda, shoulda guys. He might fall in the Jim Kelly, Dan Marino guys of they were great, but they never won. And or he didn't have the right coach. Oh man, because his coach is asleep at the wheel. They always slow and they always play this Rocky Balboa. We're gonna come and bring it on the last 7, 8 games. It's like if y'all started the season off with consistency, y'all got Joe Burrow here like Luka Doncic, starting off slow and think you're gonna make this great Herculean rescue. And you gotta play fast and smart. You gotta bring it from the giddy up. Does he deserve blame for that? Yes, he does. He doesn't check his teammates. You are the captain of that team. You are the captain of that ship. You have to tell them cats to fall back, stop running the yap so much. Talk too much trash to like if they win 7 games this year, that's noteworthy. We're talking about a high potent offense that if they can win 7 games. They are futile, they're brutal, and they are a joke. How they done lost. And they've lost some bad, brutal games. Brutal. Real brutal. You know. Just don't finish worth nothing. You know. And just not a good team. But talk cash load of trash. Talk cash amount of trash. Cocky, smug, yeah, he deserves blame. Because you need to tell somebody. You need to be stepping up and say, hey, I need a better coach that catches me before I get old. Because I'm a fool and be like, I'm turning to, you done turn into Justin Herbert. Herbert went through that with the Staley, that coach, before they got Harbaugh over there. And that is starting to kind of ride the ship. It's going to take a little time. You better get you a coach that can get you back to where you were. Well, we know these crackheads out here a few years ago, they were saying that he was the best quarterback, but Mahomes was the best player. I heard that crackness out there already. I don't hear that mess no more. But Joe Burrow's talent is there, but the team is not. Therefore, you're going to take a hit. I'm sorry, it's a team sport, so you are responsible. You're accountable. You got to take some of the blame. You do some interceptions, you have some fumbles, and you've underachieved. And you sit there and don't tell your teammates to shut up. I know you're going to say you can't tell grown men with money what not to do. But yeah, you can. Because unless you're winning, you're just running a lot of chatter and talking a whole lot of hot air. And, you know, you're not getting back to where you should have been. That's a fact. That's a fact. And you fool around and you're going to be one of those guys that'll be in a long line that had stories about going up against Patrick Mahomes, but it couldn't seal the deal. You're headed towards that long line. So we're going to see what turns out. But yeah, I do hold him accountable in part. I think he has to get at least a quarter of the blame with the coach and along with the defense. He is held accountable. Because you can also open up your mouth and say, hey, as a leader, we need to work in unity. and stop talking so much trash till we beat somebody. Because you giving people a bulletin board. They've been hitting darts back on y'all behind. So Cincinnati, no one's worried about you. And your defense is soft like jelly in the middle, just all glazed and all. So yeah, he has to take some of the blame. He has to take some of the blame because they've underachieved. They've underachieved. He should be mentioned with Lamar Jackson, with Patrick Mahomes, with Josh Allen. He should be in the conversation. He's not. He's not. And with the longer they hang on to that coach and the longer they underachieve, the less and less he'll get that recognition he deserves. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another share if you like, and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.